struggling with problems? Let's go. In today's video, I want to be showing you how you can take advantage of volume, the trend, and why you should be, most importantly, be trading the break and retest. The most simple strategy I think is in the world. Why? Because it happens all the time, guys, right? If you've spent so many years trading with the strategies out there, right? You're trading and all you do is just, your end result is always failure. And I'm about to show you guys why, this method is so simple, and how I've been able to simplify it for my students as well, where some of my students have gotten their first ever payout. And there's many even I get so many messages one-to-one, but there's so many success stories. Of course there are students who are still learning, who are still because everyone has their own learning pace. It's down to the individual, but I try to provide every possible resource that I possibly can. It's unlimited one-to-one sessions, so I mean, you can just the link will be in the video description, that you can join the Discord link. But even if you was to, if I just show you, this is the elite. This is, once you join, all this section opens up for you. But if I show you here, the elite mentorship here, you can get full, you can just see what exactly is given once you join. But it's at an affordable price, right? And I post my live trades, I post my if the result as well. So I post my live trade first, and then I post my result, whether I win or lose. So full on transparency. Now we're going to be showing, guys, so this I want to be breaking down how you can simplify trading, right? Now this ain't the exact break and retest that I trade. I've actually made it more simpler. My win rate is better than this as well. So if we had to take a position, obviously we see this huge volume price tanking to the downside, right? Huge 1 to 16, but let's be realistic. If I was in this trade, would I be aiming for a 1 to 16? Obviously not, because I wouldn't know. I mean, one of my favorite superpowers, if I could choose, would be if I can just see the future for even the next 2-3 hours, then I will be just taking advantage of those moves. But let's just break this down. So clearly here, price is making making lower highs and lower lows. We're in a downtrend. So already, I know if I take sells, the sells are gonna outweigh the buys, right? No brainer. Now we're gonna be taking each position, or should I say, you should be thinking of taking a position as if there's a gun to your head. If you know overall and you don't have a clue about trading, guys, right? Let's just say pretty much you start from here, and you're gonna be overall, you're like, okay, you don't know what trading is. Wait, I'll speak from my my perspective. If I saw this and I said, okay, whatever this means, right? These lines are just going up and down. These candles, where they're just going down, and then they go back up a little bit, and then they just tank down. Then they go up again. Here's a bit of a bigger, push to the upside, and then they just go push further down. So what do you think naturally, my decision is going to be, okay, with the next opportunity, I'll take a sell. So that's one, right? So now the trend is on our side. Now we've got volume here, right? Now the beautiful thing, I've already marked out some of the zones. Now the thing about volume, now imagine you missed this opportunity, right? So what I'll do is just put this to the side. Now you guys tell me, where would you enter from here, right? I can tell one straight away. Look at this. So we got consolidation, support, resistance, both created at the same time. Look at this super strong bearish candle. Now suppose I missed this opportunity to get in, right? Now no price is nearing my other zones, key levels, whatever you want to call it. But now this huge push to the downside, this is why you can always get in, right? Let's go down to a smaller time frame. Price always leaves clues. So if I was just looking at this from a bigger time frame, right, it's looking like there's no opportunity to get in. But then if I break it down to a smaller time frame, now look at this Malaysian style support resistance, right? Look at this, respected. Now let's break this down even more. Let's see what more clues we can find. Okay, look at this, guys. Breakout. This is a clear breakout, and then bearish candle, but you know, look at this though, very weak bearish candle. This is just like, you can say market was coming down, then it just buyers are trying to still fight back and struggle, and then huge tank to the downside, super strong bearish candle. But let's keep going smaller and smaller, right? Okay, now look at this, guys. Now look at this, 2 wick rejections, right? So this is super strong bearish candle, super strong bearish candle. Why am I saying that? I just put this on playback because this indicator won't work otherwise. Okay, look at this. Look at the strength of these 2 indicators, guys. These 2 bearish indicators. 96% strength, 99.52, almost 100%. Both of these. Well, this one's obviously 99. Super strong bearish candle. I mean, I can already just take an entry pretty much, you know, from here. After, even if straight away after this formed, I won't be taken out. Wait for a little bit of a retracement, a tiny bit, and then just take the entry from there. And if I was going to be super safe, obviously, even if I was to put a stop loss above these 2 wicks, right, and then market just does its thing, now absolutely tanks. So I mean, this, even that move alone, guys, even though that stop loss is a bit too big for my liking, you still get a nice 1 to 5. Now let's break this down even more. So let me delete this. Let's just say, how could we refine this even more? Just turn on the session indicator. So I want to remove this actually. So okay, so let's just break this even more now. So let's just say we can see clearly resistance here. There's obviously wick rejections. You can see the support established. So let's just say we want to refine our entry even more. Let's just say this is support level here, right? So I'll just change the color of this so there's no confusion. Now look at this breakout. You know, price comes up and just tanks. Now obviously we need our retest. So what I'll do is, we need some kind of rejection. We can't just let me just make this a smaller time frame. Breakout. Look at this. Now we're getting some rejections, right? So on every single time frame, price leaves clues. Now this is on the 30-second time frame, the premium package. Breakout. Super strong bearish candle. Again, this could be a 100% or 99% candle strength. Now imagine taking an entry, guys, like this. This is why I'm able to get these 1 to 5s, 1 to 6s, you know, just super refining after taking this entry. Now what do you see, guys? I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone, right? Super strong bearish candle, right? I've closed my I've put my stop loss above the wick of this super strong bearish candle, and also above the zone, the breakout zone. So now I know I'm super safe, right? Unless, you know, some price decides to just wick me out. Now let's see. So first it was a 1 to 5, right? Now look at this. Forget even this. Okay, let's just keep it simple, right? Let's even that. To do this one, that's almost a 1 to 15. This one's almost 1 to 10, guys. How insane is that? How insane. So let's go back. Okay, so that was just an example of, you know, taking advantage of. So I mean, I only took focusing on a sell position. Why? Because I knew that, you know, it's, look at this again, super clean. Look how clean that is, guys. Obviously you go to the small time frame. Should we break this down even further, right? Let's break this down as we go along. So where is the next support established, like the clean one, right? Look at this one here. Let's just say I've messed up on all those entries above, color it, leave it blue, and I need to get back in again, right? So this is a 5-minute candle. Let's see if there was any. Yeah, see, let me look at that, guys. Breakout. Now obviously I'm not going to enter like that. I need some kind of a rejection, right? There you go, rejection. See, this is another one. Now of course, now I know I'm going on a much smaller time frame. I think on this is the premium package, so it's like £70 a month in the UK, and I think about, I don't know, about $100. I don't know, whatever, depending which part of the country you're from. Sorry, which part of the world you're from. But I've also got the yearly plan, so which is the Black Friday one, so I just took advantage of that. Okay, anyways, coming back to the point. Look at this. Even this was a nice 1 to 5. Nice 1 to 5, guys. Stop loss, sorry, you can see this. I mean, this is for those if you wanted to scalp, right? Now do you see something else as well? Do you see something else, guys? Right, look at this. So super strong bearish candle, putting my stop above the zone, right? Do you see something else? Head and shoulder pattern forming, right? So head and shoulder pattern here. Let's leave that there. Let me grab this. Where's the neckline? Put it this. Neckline has been broken. You know, candlestick has you know, the resistance has been respected. This one here, strong bearish candle, and we have now just tanked for a nice 1 to 5 or almost 1 to 6. But yeah, you know, super simple. I mean, okay, this would probably just test your break even or go into a little bit of drawdown, but I mean, don't get too greedy, guys. If you're getting a 1 to 5, 1 to 4, just call it. You know, keeping it super simple. You don't need to go crazy with this. But yeah, so what we'll do now is, this is just, again, just taking advantage of the trend, right? Sellers, as soon as you know what trend the market's in, naturally it's like, okay, if the market's ranging, now what I like to do, guys, if I just show you, okay, as you can see here, to only trade 4 currency pairs. There's actually a video where I posted passing phase 1 with the prop firm. I think it's my last video, the video before that. You can check it out, passing phase 1 in 1 day, with about 55 to 60% win rate, and one trade is like a 1 to 5. But yeah, in 1 day, you can see here, guys, gold, GJ, UJ, and GU. These are the only 4 currency pairs I trade. Even these ones here, I've been recently looking at Bitcoin. I just don't like the spreads of Bitcoin on with the prop firms. Got US 30 in there as well, Dow Jones. So just been always exploring, you know, trying out different things. Now, I'm not a trend line trader, but I do like to look at the you know, which direction. So example here. So what we'll do is, guys, let me delete this, and what I'll do is, let's work off this now live, right? So there's no confusion. Okay, so let's go on a bigger time frame just to see what, you know, what kind of levels, what price is showing us. Now the zones are subjective. The way I might draw them, I'm going to rush these as well. The way I might draw them could be different, totally different to the way you guys draw them, right? But obviously in my one-to-one mentorship, I show the exact methods, the exact reasons for drawing them, and yeah, I mean, I didn't even see, look at this, I didn't even see that, right? I just you know, knew to put it here, and then obviously look at that, I just looked to the left and this obviously respected it. So quite insane. So 1 minute, let me put one over here as well. Now, someone might say to me, yeah, you just a back tester. Well, I need to show this for you know, if I'm able to provide some kind of education to you guys, or value, should I say, to you guys, and just to prove that I do know what I'm doing. If I didn't, my students wouldn't be getting payouts or making this work, or even getting a few winning trades, whatever you want to call it. And to say the least, I mean, I would not be passing challenges or live, which you can obviously, there's more videos on here on my channel, more than 300 plus videos. I'm passing 200k challenges, 100k challenges, 50k, 10k, and it's all for there, you guys to explore and see. Full transparency, you can check out my videos, right? The only thing I don't show is my payouts. That's none of anyone's business how much I earn. I'm very private like that, but on top of that, it's like, you know, everything else is there. Okay, but coming back to the point, now we're in an uptrend. Now what do you think I'm going to be focused on, right? So first, as you can see, let me just grab this line here. Okay, that didn't work. So obviously now I'm focused, no, if I was in this part of the world, I'll be focused on just only selling. A lot of volume coming in, you know, we have now broken the trend line now, and we should be only focusing on buys. Breakout, price comes down, respects this, it might even look much cleaner on a smaller time frame, and it does a little bit, not the best. I think it would have looked cleaner if I draw it like this. Look at that, resistance, breakout, respected, boom. But again, I'm not a trend line breakout trader, right? I'm just a support resistance level trader. That's when I found profitability, and I didn't even go from unprofitable to break even to profitable, right? When I found out my edge, my strategy, my method, I went from unprofitable to profitable straight away. I never had that. I was blessed not to have that break-even stage. Even break-even, guys, is a huge blessing. Not many people achieve that. So if you're even at break-even, guys, consider yourself very lucky. Unfortunate, you know, take it as a big blessing. Okay, so come back to the point. Now we've drawn our levels. Right now, let's go through this. Now I want to be only focused on taking buys, right? I get my breakout here. Well, actually, let's just say prices, because it's still here. We got the breakout. This is the breakout area. I don't like this. We want to start making a bit new highs. Then I'll be focused on only on taking buys. So I'll give you an example, right? Let me give you an example how you can find out which direction the trend is moving. Let me move this. So I have to go on a bigger time frame for you guys to understand better. Okay. Whenever you're confused where the trend is going, right? First, look at this. We're channeling. It's like it's a channel, right? We're channeling downwards. Now we are channeling upwards. Trend line being respected, and I hope this doesn't make you a trend line trader. Now you're thinking, oh wow, look in the video, gold respecting trend lines so much, I'm gonna start trading trend lines. No, that's that's not what I mean. If that was the case, if this worked so well, like me personally, I would just skip break and retest, start doing this myself. Because I'm actually growing a good habit of drawing these trend lines. But let's just now just tells me that okay, I should be only focusing on buys. So now if I just show you, are we making any new highs? Well, look at this one here. This was the highest point at one point, then this became the new high at one point, right? But this is still within the breakout area, right? Price comes back down here. You see this peak here? This tells me now price has shifted. We're making new highs. Price breaks above, comes down, right? Comes down to retest. Now I'm waiting for some kind of a signal for me to take a buy, right? Now this will work on any time frame, right? So I'm just taking the using the 30 minute example. As you can see here, this is a double top pattern. Double top pattern means normally a signal to take a sell. In this case scenario, why will I not take a sell? It's happened in no man's land. It's happened on top of my resistance. If it had happened on top of my support zone, I would have taken a buy, but it didn't. On top of that, super strong bullish candle. First signal that price is established in holding itself, a bullish engulfing candle, right? And then we have a bullish tweezer pattern. So 3 signals already for me to take a buy. Fourth here, new high created. Fourth uptrend, and then obviously once I take my position here, let me mark this. So what I'll do is wait for a bit of a retracement. You can have the stops below this or below the zone. You can have it below the wicks if you want to be super safe. And look at this huge push to the upside. This candle here. Now why is it okay? Let me just put this to the next zone, right? Nice 1 to 5 pretty much. If you even want to put it to here, so by the time it gets to the next zone, you can have that. Now why would this also give me the extra confluence? Now look at this to hold the position. Look at this, guys. We do this. Now look at this. Now if you're holding the position live managing the trade, you're gonna be thinking, oh no, there's a wick here, right? Prices is failing to break out here. Now well, if you look at this breakout, the first time the candle closes above, and then market just gives you more reason to hold the position for longer. Now before that one, guys, this would have been the next worry, right? Look at this price. None of the candles ever closed above this high of this candle here, right? The first time it closes above, look at this. How clean is this? Super strong bullish candle, another confluence to hold the position. If you look at this, the previous resistance is now the new support, right? And now what do I even see in this, guys? A bullish engulfing, very strong candle which engulfs this bearish candle. Another reason confluence to hold the position longer. I'm just dissecting this, making it look super simple, guys. Obviously I go into a lot more detail. This is very basic break and retest, guys. Trust me when I say that. This by the way, if you're finding value from this, hit that like, subscribe, comment, share. I'm going to be going into a lot more detail over the coming videos, upcoming videos. And if you are, on what I show in my mentorship, guys, it's more refined. The high win rate is better, and I just simplified trading. This here, I've back tested this. The win rate is okay, but what I show to my students is much better. And obviously, even when I show my passing phase 1, it's not my it's a small 10k account, and I obviously trade my bigger accounts, but the whole point of trading that small 10k account was, guys, because I wanted to make it as relatable as possible. You guys ain't gonna just spend 1,000 or 500 pounds or dollars, whatever you can call it, on a 100k or 200k account. So if I just trade that on one of my 200k accounts, it's not relatable. I want to, you might be inspired, yes, but it's not relatable. I'd rather prove and show that you can pass these 10k challenges quite easily, comfortably, get your payouts, and then purchase a bigger account. Stay consistent, remain consistent after you're learning skill set. And the ultimate goal for me personally is just get better and better day by day, and eventually pass this skill set onto my kids one day. It's a generational skill that will help them definitely down the line, forever, right? They can pass it on to their kids eventually one day, depending on how long the markets are going to be on in the world. But anyways, coming back to the point, guys. If they say trading is already 50-50, right, when you take a position, but as soon as you trade with the trend, it's not 50-50 anymore, it's 60-70. But then the hard part normally for everyone is, where do I get in, why do I get in, and how do I get in, whatever you want to call it. All these questions come into mind, and that is basically what I answer and clear. It's like, look at this, I've just broken that down, right? But if I did that, where the hell would you normally want to enter from, right? It's like, but I do this on a day-to-day basis, break this down. So, and by the way, guys, I'm not a salesman, I'm a trader. I'm not a salesman or anything. If you do not want to join and you want to be on your own journey, by all means, more power to you guys. I wish you nothing but the best, but yeah, if you are looking to join as well, the link will be in the video description. Totally your choice if you want to join or not. I hope you found value from this video, guys. Take care, and like always, I'm out.